Hey guys, it's MeanSpeed here, and today I wanted to talk about something which I think is of high importance to a lot of people, and that's the future Battlefield Heroes and new content and such. So, I've noticed on the forum that there are a lot of people saying that the game is dead or dying, and I only partially agree with that and what they're saying because I think the spirit of BFH is dying. I mean, a lack of trailers and huge content releases are evidence enough of this. I mean, trailers don't really bother me personally, but to others it's something that's really a determining factor in whether they should still be playing the game or not. However, I don't believe that the game is dying or dead in terms of players. There are still a lot of people playing the game, and just because you might be encountering the same people in games over and over, doesn't mean there aren't a decent chunk of people playing. And sometimes it's just due to your location and what servers you're ranked in and stuff like that. So if you play on one specific server a lot, then you will find server regulars, as I call them, people who are dedicated to that one server, so it shouldn't really be a shock to encounter the same people from time to time. But the main pressing issue I wanted to discuss is new content. I've always wanted to do a weapon review for a long time now. But I mean, I've done weapon reviews such as reviews on the unrealistic Uber rifle, the teleporter, and even a small review on the bending bone, and they were well received and I was pleased with the feedback on those, but they're old weapons now, and I was hoping to get a couple of new weapons this year at least. Also, the reason I reviewed those weapons is because of the fact that they weren't your average reskins. They did function differently in some ways, so I wanted to review them. But what I really want is new weapons. And I'm not talking about reskins. Let's be real here. If you took out every reskin in the game, and you were just left with weapons that are unique and different in their own way, we wouldn't really have that many. I mean, we're only seeing small releases as of late, and there's going to be a point where most of the paying customers are fed up of the current items and want new weapons to experiment with. I mean, if Easy don't make newer, fresher content, then people will lose interest in both paying for the game and even the game itself, which over time means less and less revenue and less chance of the game actually staying around for long. My point is this: the last time we had a new weapon in the game was September 2013. Those weapons were the repeater rifles for soldiers and commandos. It's been 9 months since we've had a new weapon in the game, and after the release of the repeater rifles, the only weapon-related content has been sales of previously released weapons, so nothing new has been added since. So 9 months. That's roughly 273 days. Yeah, just let that sink in. 9 months is a long time without new weapons, which really should be the main content and focus for a shooter game of all games, seriously. I just want to see weapons that change the way the game is played, weapons that encourage tactics, thinking outside the box, weapons that could change the way we use certain abilities. I mean, the possibilities are endless, especially for a less serious shooter like Battlefield Heroes. And another main focus of a shooter game is maps. The last time we had a new map, and by new I mean new, and not just a night or winter version or whatever, was Inland Invasion in September 2012. Yeah, back to letting these facts sink in. That's 21 months or roughly 639 days without a new map. So, like my point about weapons, I want new maps. I mean, think of how awesome it would be if we had a desert map, an underground map, an underwater map. I mean, the suggestions go on, but no matter what's suggested, Easy just don't seem to have the time or even resources to want to make a new map for us, and I'm pretty sure the same goes for the weapons too. I mean, even the clothing in the store right now feels limited. We still haven't seen a sign of any of the items from the store clearance sale from 2012, aside from a few being put into the store accidentally, and we just seem to be getting reskins these days, even of clothes. I mean, both the National and Royal Easter sets all consisted of reskinned items from previous releases and sets, and even these birthday jackets are reskins, there's no denying that. So I wanted to say that, I mean, even though there is little hope, I would like to see new diverse weapons and maps and different clothing styles. And if Easy can achieve this, then people would perhaps stop saying that the game is dead. Though, like I mentioned beforehand, I do think the spirit of the game is slowly dying with each release, and no sign of new content like we used to get back in the old days. So guys, thanks for taking the time to watch this and for listening to what I had to say. I know I might have come across a bit negative in this video, but what I said about the last releases for weapons and maps were the facts, and there's no denying that. So I might make another video at some point regarding the future of BFH, but for now I just wanted to briefly mention a few of my opinions mixed in with the facts. So I'll see you guys next time.